Ayan, we're recording.
Recording na.
What's up, Uno?
I-introduce ba natin sarili natin?
So,
Do we have to do that?
let's introduce this podcast, di ba? Parang
Yeah.
The Sinking Pod.
Sync pod.
But
The
but
sync pod, brother.
but The Sink Pod.
So, kung hindi halata, guys, medyo, pa kami, baguhan pa kami.
Amateurs. We're amateurs at this sport.
Amateurs.
We we're so new at with this, but the
To be,
conversations that
to
we're
be
gonna have.
fair, si Elric kasi si Elric siya yung yung nag-isip ng mga, nag-brainstorm ng mga pangalan. And the first thing that he sent me, I was like, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Finish.
I love it.
I love
Give
it.
me 10 of those.
Perfect. I want 10. This is. It was perfect. Perfect. Down to
Yung history kasi niyan, yung the sync pod. Bakit nga ba, why is it called sync pod, Mr. Eller?
Why is it called the Sink Pod, Uno? Why exactly? What's the significance of the word sink?
Okay. Kasi alam nyo, yung tatay ko kasi, napaka-pogi. Growing up, pogi talaga tatay ko, bro.
Okay, go on.
And alam ko hindi babaero tatay ko, pero kung babaero siya, yan yung magiging kapatid ko.
So you're telling me na possible na naging tayo, long lost
Separated,
brothers,
long lost brothers.
twins
Malay mo,
perhaps.
in the former life, naging long lost brothers pala tayo. May
Pwede,
mga ganun.
pwede. Yung tipong taga taga West Virginia, tama ba? Hindi West Virginia, taga what's that state? Alabama.
Alabama.
Taga Alabama yung tatay natin. Tapos, there's like two removed families. It's tayo yung parang, oh, hell yeah, brother! Or, I don't know. Pero bakit nga SyncPod yung Ba't SyncPod yung tawag
Sync pod,
natin?
kasi feeling ko, we always have this connection kami ni Eric na before we say anything, before we even think something, nagsisync na kami. Yun, pareho yung iniisip namin, pareho yung sasabihin namin. Right on the spot kami palagi minsan mag-isip.
I mean, I think, parang, hindi lang siya sa what we speak. It could be the most random thing. For example, matahimik kami lahat sa group call. Tapos biglang may kakantahin akong song na LSS ako. It would be the song din na nagpe-play sa ulo ni Uno, and then he'd be like, pre!
Alam mo ba, nasa isip ko yun, bro.
Ganun yung mukha usually ni Uno. Pre!
Nasa isip ko yun, pre.
He gets off his chair and he goes straight to the camera. Pre! Pre! Yun yung pinapakinggan ko, pre! Yun yung narinig ko, pre! Nag-sync na naman tayo, pre! So,
Actually, hindi yun yung sinasabi namin. We say something just a little bit different, pero for the sake of the people watching at home,
for
let's
the
try to
sake
keep
of,
this PG.
for the sake of the kids
For the sake of the kids.
who want to grow
Think
up
about
and
the
live,
kids.
for the sake of
Think
the
about the
kids
kids, man.
who want to live a fruitful life free of any vices or bad influences, we're gonna try our best. We're gonna try our best. We are grown men. We are experienced men. We've talked to professionals. We've talked to the most formal people you could have ever think. So I think we can manage naman na magsalita ng, appropriately. And
Yes.
and but
At the end of the day, kasi when you're trying something new, diba? You want to try to do it right, the right way.
pero it's hard then to it's hard to look at Uno and be like, it's hard because you look at his face and you're like, look at that man. Look at that. Look at that testosterone filled, calorie deficient man. look at that.
Wait, come on, bro. Let's wait for episode 3 or something.
But I mean, look at him. Look at you.
Look at me. Look at you.
Look at me. No, don't look at me. But who am I, di ba? Who are we? Who are we?
Who are we?
Who are these? Who are these? Who's running the sync pod? Di ba?
Yeah. So
Who goes first? Who goes first?
who goes first? Sige, let me try.
Okay, okay. The stage is yours. So
Hi
now,
guys.
why don't you introduce yourself?
What's up guys? Ako si Uno. I'm 23 years old. I am Elric's best friend, or so I think. Hmm. Ako ba best friend mo?
Best friend
Am
kita.
I the only one? I'm your best friend. I'm Elric's best friend. I was dito ako pinanganak sa Philippines. I have lived elsewhere. Kaya pero thankfully, very ano naman yung Tagalog ko, yung Filipino ko. A little bit about me. I'm a very big wrestling fan. Just like Elric. We play a lot of video games. I love movies. I love superheroes like Daredevil. By the way, the new season just dropped. Please check them out. It's the perfect love letter. Sa Netflix Daredevil. What else? I have a very loving girlfriend. Thank you very much. Buti na lang nandito siya. Uh, what else? What can I say about me, bro?
I mean, I mean, how how
See, ask me something.
what what do you think about what part of you do you think appealed to me, which led to us being friends, other than the obvious wrestling?
The laughter. Listen, man, I'm not gonna pretend that just a few minutes ago we had to do so many retakes dahil tawa tayo ng tawa. I seriously think that sometimes laughter is the best part ng ating friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Sobra. The laughter. Alright, what else? You know what? You should post like some outtakes nung laughter natin
Kaya
at the
nga
end of the video.
Yun nga Yun yung lalagay ko sa trailer natin.
Yeah. What else? Give me like two more questions about myself.
What is your best asset?
My best asset. Feeling ko my smile.
Yun!
I feel like my smile.
Mhm.
Kasi I'm a serious guy, pero when I smile, I feel like mas nagiging open sa akin yung mga tao.
Cute mo naman.
Cute mo naman.
Okay, so third
Okay.
question is, sige, choose a word that best describes you.
Calories. Hey, for the record, I say calories kasi I've been counting my calories a lot for the past few years.
Mm-hmm.
I lost a lot of weight. Kung hindi halata, I used to be, I think at my heaviest, 107 to 110 kilos. At my lightest, I'm 77 kilos. So that's more than 30 kilos na nawala. So, you know, I really took it seriously and it changed my life when I found out counting calories, working out, lifting weights. So yeah, I think a big part ng personality ko ngayon is yung yung fitness ko.
So, ano lang.
And you know that.
Yeah, I know. So,
You know that way too well. You like si Elric, he's gonna ask me like, bro, gusto mo kumain dito? Calories, bro. Calories.
so ganito lang yan eh. So, ganito. Let me do an impression dun sa ano mo, sa introduction mo.
Sige.
Hi, I'm Uno, and I count my calories. Tapos. Yun na yun.
Okay na?
Nothing else.
Okay.
Nothing else to explain. Pero,
Enough said. I'll take 10 of those.
So, ako naman ba mag-intro?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Sige. Okay, hi. I'm Rick. I'm 23 years old, and I grew up here in the Philippines. It wasn't established yet, pero ayan, I grew up liking almost everything naman. Aside from women, I also I like collecting toys, I like playing video games, so I also like K-pop, and I like tech and other things. So I mean, I got a lot of things. Maybe we can talk about it in future episodes. Pero that's basically me in a nutshell. If you wanted the like 30-second introduction. Pero if I were to elaborate a bit, I'm I've been exposed to so many things. I've been exposed to sports, I've been exposed to other cultures, I've been exposed to multiple types of people, and one thing that me and Uno, as he mentioned, had in common was the love for wrestling. And dun sa first day namin sa senior high when he was a new student, I actually saw him looking at WWE.com, and I remembered like patting him on the back. So I thought, wait, wrestling fan ka pala, pre? And then everything just followed after. No? You know, our friendship today doesn't really solely rely on wrestling. It's still one of the biggest parts that we talk about. It's one of the things that we bond over for sure. Pero hindi na siya yung main factor. We've gone through so much. We've met lots of people. We play lots of games and we talk a lot. And I think this is also one of the reasons why we've decided to make this podcast. Because it's a passion project, regardless of whether or not this began as a requirement for school. We've always wanted to start a podcast, and I can Uno can vouch for that, diba?
That's the driving force. That's like the reason why, that's the sign para sa atin na, you know what? This is it. We gotta do it, man.
Kasi
Kasi since pandemic pa natin talaga gustong magsimula ng something of this nature. We've talked
mm,
about maybe trying to stream. We've tried doing a wrestling related page online. Pero syempre, maraming challenges yan. And we didn't feel like at the time feasible siya. With this one though, we want to have as much fun as possible while at
mm.
the same time creating content that can
Oh,
be
but at the
fun
same time,
din,
let's make this fun for everyone,
fun
okay?
for everyone.
Kasi I don't want to see my local priest watching this and then hearing such vile, demonic, evil, sinful words. Let's try. Let's try, diba? We can't promise anything. This is the first episode, pero we'll try. We'll try our best naman. We always try our best naman when it comes to things. So, yeah, that's basically us. That's the intro. This and what can we expect from this podcast, Mr. Una?
Hmm. This podcast, a lot of fun, and a lot of us not trying too hard. Just let everything feel natural.
A lot of
I think that's our thing though. Like parang even in video games, when we try so hard,
mm-hmm,
dun tayo natatalo eh. When we try too hard. I feel like
mm,
kapag chill lang tayo, medyo we feel lighter, we feel like we're having more fun. Yeah, we gotta remember when you're playing video games, you want to win, but you also want to have fun. So in the
mm.
same sense, dito sa podcast na to, we wanted to get some traction, we wanted to succeed, pero at the same time, we're also doing this to have fun.
But I mean, I think I agree, and I also agree with what you said. Na we're not gonna try, kasi the idea of this podcast and why it's the Sync Pod is kasi I think it's mostly because yung conversations namin and how we sync, it's so natural na parang we don't have to force anything. We could be quiet, like radio static silence, and then suddenly I don't know, I see a bird. I'm like, kung magkaibigan tayo, tapos ibon pa tayo, feeling mo magsasapakan pa rin tayo. Like, things like that. Damn, bro. Or like, pre, umutot ako, pre. Like, those,
Talaga? Ako rin eh.
oh, nagsig na naman tayo, pre. And I think those things are what's best. And I also like how Uno and I are the best of friends. And but even though we're the best of friends, we can have the most opposite opposite opinions on things. Like I think this podcast will highlight how two two opposites can still get along and be the best of friends na makita nyo. I think
Two opposing views that lead to the most pointless arguments.
actually we could fight over I don't know colors kasi I'm color deficient. Yeah, we can fight over
Pero,
anything.
nung ginagawa natin yung mga logo natin, it feels like medyo nag-sync tayo dun, no?
Uh,
It's beautiful, man.
No pun
Look at that.
intended. No pun
Look at
intended.
that.
Here.
Right here.
It's to
Right
your
here.
yeah. It's here. It's
Right here.
here.
Look at that. Look at
Look
that.
at that. Look at that logo.
Hmm.
Oo nga pala. Bakit may cat and dog dyan?
Bakit kaya?
Bakit nga ba?
Sino ba yung cat person dito?
Hmm.
Nandiyan ba siya?
Hmm.
Nandiyan ba? Is this gonna be our first guest? Or natutulog?
Tulog na eh. So for those of you
Tulog
who
na ba?
don't
Tulog na.
know, we filmed this during the night kasi we both live in Filipino households, and if you know anything about the Philippines, during the day you hear people selling taho, you hear people selling balot, or you either hear the students passing by the streets laughing. So let's make this podcast a little bit more authentic and a little more professional.
Ano pa yung dumadaan sa inyo? Di ba may sumisigaw, taho, mga ganyan. Ano pa? Kasi I specifically remember nung bata ako, tinapat daing.
Oh
May
yeah,
ganun
yeah,
sa amin
yeah.
dati.
Meron
Diyan
din.
din ba? Oo.
Meron ding pandesal, meron ding mais, meron ding
Meron
mani.
din yung yung kariton ng mga laruan.
Mm,
Yung merong laruan na cellphone.
yun yung wala akong maalala.
Wala dyan.
Pero meron naman dito dumadaan electric pan washing machine. Yun yung inuulit niya. And then tinanong ko yun kay mami na nung bata ko. Nagbebenta siya ng electric fan na washing machine? Sabi ni mami, hindi. And then parang eventually nalaman ko lang parang he's selling his service na nag-ayos siya ng mga engine, mga
Okay.
gumaganon. Like, that made sense. Ayun. So, yun. So, we just want to keep things a little bit professional even though naman na this is a very casual bond between the two of us. Syempre, for the sake of professionalism and how we want our content to be easily digestible. Ayaw naman namin din na may maririnig lang kayo na selecta dyan sa labas na tan taran tan tan taran tan.
Taran, tan,
Like,
tan, taran, tan,
baka
tan.
naman kayo din magutom kayo, di ba? So, yun.
At saka rin, based na rin sa schedule natin, we have more free time.
Yeah,
Siguro.
we're nocturnal guys.
Nocturnal.
It's not that we sleep during the day. I mean, si Uno. I sleep
Do you?
whenever I can.
Bro, I swear, I wake up earlier than you.
Ayun na
Every
nga.
day.
Kaya nga. Bro, come on. Chill, man. Chill. Like, yun na nga. So, it's not like we're not awake during the day. Uno is awake during the day. Ako, I sleep as long as I can.
Well, that's fair kasi you're tired.
I'm tired.
You're taking classes pa right now.
Mm-mm.
And I'm about to start again.
Mm-mm. So, yeah, that plays a factor din. So, yun. There's a lot of things na we're excited to talk about in the Sync Pod. And we hope that you enjoy the road, whether this continues from 5 years from now or whatever, diba? Let's enjoy the ride while it lasts, diba? So, we don't know. Tomorrow is never promised. So, yan. So, yung recording natin, umabot na ng 26 minutes. So,
26 minutes?
Ganun kabilis yung snowball ng natin, conversation. So,
I was kanina pa ako nag-iisip actually. Has
ilang
it been
minutes na kaya?
10 minutes? 8-10 minutes,
Oh,
mga
yeah.
ganun.
Oh,
Siguro
yeah.
mga ganun.
We're way
26?
past that.
Magkakalating oras na.
So, we're gonna have to cut the recording here. Pero, this has been us. This is Una, that's Una, this is me, this is Rick, and this is the Sync Pod, and we're gonna talk a lot more in the future episodes, and yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the first episode, and until we sync again. Tama ba? Yun ba yung ano natin? Yun ba yung catchphrase
Uh,
natin?
until we sync again.
Until we sync again.
Pag-isipan pa natin.
Pag-isipan natin.
Let's see, yeah.
And, pero, man, please subscribe, please like, please follow. I don't know where I'll be putting this podcast out. Might end up in Spotify, so please add it. I don't know. We'll see. Pero yun, like and subscribe. Thank you. Follow. Support us always. We'll see you next time.